Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking. Today we are going to be doing a Q&A, old-fashioned Instagram style, so let's just get right into it. Alright, the first question is, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I feel like probably mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Would that be it though? Cheese curds. Oh. It might be cheese curds. I mean, though, I would probably weigh like 1,000,000 pounds, but I think my answer would be cheese curds. Sean asked a question, but it's literally, who are you marrying? Duh, him. Do you guys want to get a dog? I really want to get a dog. I really want to get like a husky or like a golden retriever or something really cute and lovable. I don't know. I know huskies are very, very high energy, but yes, I do want to get a dog eventually, but I don't know that this year is the year for that. Maybe next year or the year after. For now, we're good with just JoJo. Alright, next question is, do you like travel? Send the answer with a heart. Thank you. I actually have a couple of questions about travel that I got, and I love traveling. I've never been out of the country. I was actually supposed to go to Guatemala this month, and obviously that's canceled, but hopefully it can be rescheduled sometime. But yeah, I do love traveling, and I'll answer a couple more travel questions in a minute, but hold on. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am most definitely a night owl. I definitely, if I have something to get done, I would rather do it at the nighttime than in the morning. In the morning, I need like time and space to actually become a human being. So definitely not a morning person, but working on it. Maybe one day. Alright, my next question is, where have you traveled to? And honestly, I've never been out of the United States, but I have been to, I believe, 23 of the states, maybe 24. I can't remember what the exact number is. But just to like kind of list them off, I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to almost all the states in the Midwest, a lot of the South except for South Carolina, and then I've never really been to the West Coast, never really been to the East Coast except for DC, New Jersey, Virginia, like that kind of area. And then I've also been to Colorado, Wyoming, and what else am I thinking of? Oh, South Dakota, like that area. I took a South Dakota trip last year that was really fun, and yeah, I was hoping that this year was going to be the year that I would get to travel a bit more and maybe see like New York or California, or just be able to leave the country in general because I finally got my passport, but we'll have to see what the year brings with all this corona stuff. Next question, how many tattoos do you have? I have one tattoo. It's a butterfly. I can show you briefly. This is my tattoo. It's cute. And that was for my great-grandma when she passed. That is currently my only tattoo. I don't know how many more that I'm going to be ending up getting, but we'll kind of see. We'll let it play out. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Okay, so if I could go anywhere in the world, honestly, I think I really, really, really want to go to Europe. I want to see so much of Europe. I want to see Italy, I want to see Budapest, I want to see Prague, I want to see Germany because I'm German. There's like a million places I could list that I really, really, really want to see in Europe, and hopefully one day I get there. But for now, we're just kind of hanging out. But yeah. Next question is, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'd say things have been better, but also things have been worse. Coronavirus is feeling like it isolates a lot of us, and I think you guys noticed that from the last video that I feel a little bit isolated, and I'm just trying to like stay not anxious in general. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I'm excited for when this is all over and when things go back to normal and we can kind of start like living our lives. But yeah, I'm good. I hope you guys are doing good as well. Somebody asked book recommendations, and I just made a video last week about the books that I will be reading over the summer/springtime. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up above. My last question is, how do you deal with long distance relationships? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Sean and I actually were long distance for 6 months of our relationship, and it was like honestly the hardest 6 months of ever. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is, and I'm sure if you are in a long distance relationship, the biggest thing is just communication and just talking to each other constantly, because you don't actually see the person in real life, but like setting up like a certain day of the week that you make sure that you FaceTime and get like face-to-face contact, or just like calling each other before you go to bed, or things like that, like little tiny things that add up over time. Long distance is hard because I think the statistics have got to be like 75% at least don't work out because it just doesn't work. But yeah, you just gotta, for however long you are doing long distance, I would just say the best thing to do is just communicate and talk, and it's almost like pretending that person is there with you even though they're not. I would say it's a lot harder if you're only like 3 hours apart from each other. That's not bad. We were 10 hours apart, and that's pretty terrible. I think it's even worse if you are like across the world, or if you are like 20 hours apart or whatever, you're very, very far apart. Definitely makes it a lot harder. Definitely visit as often as you can. I'm glad we made it through it. We only did 6 months. I know people who have done like a year or even 2 years, and that's absolutely insane to me. But yeah, it's one of those hard things that you just kind of gotta get through. But once you push through it and you're back together, it makes you appreciate the time that you have with them so much more. And when you're with them, it feels like time is more important than it was when you guys weren't long distance. So yeah, well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. On Thursday, you guys will be getting a week in my life isolation style. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!